Good evening, folks. This is the next video by Spirit of the Rock, Stan Pearson. This one I'm going to just do some basic explanation of things when it comes to flint knapping. And what we have here is a piece of Novaculite. And you can see it's kind of got some high spots, low spots, edged all to one face, edge center line, some mixed piece of rock here. But what we're going to do is show you some different ways of attacking this piece. And the basic thing in flint knapping, when you start out, you want to come up with a reduction strategy. This piece here, as you see, like I said, this edge is all to one face of the material. And you go to the other side and it's more along center line. And you got some flattish square spots and high spots, low spots, dips, some bad impact fractures, some of everything here. So I'm going to start by showing you the first step that we should do is edge this piece to get rid of some of this square edge here. And I'm going to use a moose antler billet, this one here, and all I'm going to do is take a flake this way, rotate it, take a couple flakes back, and we're just going to zigzag back and forth, flipping it. And we gotta go back this way because we hit a bad spot there. And these are just short, small flakes. There's nothing major. Got this bad impact fracture here on this edge. We're going to edge that right on away. Do away with it so it can't be a problem later. Alright, that takes care of that one. And our square edge at the back is gone also. And now we got a good sharp working edge all the way around. So from here what I'll do is I'm going to attack some of these high spots. Granted, the edge on this side here is to one face, and in platform preparation typically you want it more to the face your flake's coming off of. But instead of going to this face, I'm going to come here to the high face first. So I'm going to set up a little platform right here. And instead of isolating it with the billet, I'm going to isolate it with my hammerstone or my brader. I'm going to brush down, brush laterally, and then I'm going to brush back the other way on each side of my platform. And then we'll take this little trick here I learned. You take a piece of leather, roll it up. I'm going to put it in about a 1/4 inch back of the platform. And I'm going to pinch that thing really tight. And I got the butt of the piece in the palm of my hand. Alright. The front end of the platform crushed, but that flake ran all the way from here to here. And terminated pretty smooth. That's what the leather, rolled up leather does. It allows smooth termination. Now we're going to take this ridge here and blend it into that flake we just took. And I'll do the same thing again. Set up a little platform on that. And use the brader. Brush it down, knock the loose stuff off the edge. Bring that working edge back some. And flip it over. And I braid a couple little guide flakes. Alright. And we'll roll our leather up again. And the thing with rolling the leather up, you can put it this way or you can put it long axis to your flake. I've had better luck putting it crossways of the flake. Okay. And we'll take our billet and we'll strike that one. I missed my platform a little bit, but you see it. There's the one we took before, and here's this one coming right across it, blending nice and clean into it. Alright. Now we'll come and we'll take one across here that'll blend into this one we just took. So we're working our strategy as we were talking about. Oh, wrong foot. Try to stick with the antler. Set up this platform here. And I'm not bringing these working edges up to this face so much. I'm having them just a little above center line. And we'll brush it down. Take our guide flakes to braid them back. lot of people like to use the billet and stripe guide flakes off. That works too. I just do it with the abrader. We'll roll our piece of leather back up here, and this time we're going to put it about an inch back from the edge, and then we'll strike our flake. There we go. And you see it went from here and blended right into that previous flake we took. Nice and clean. Alright. Now we've got rid of these high spots here, so we'll turn it over and face this side. And what we're going to do is shoot one right here. And we got a pretty good platform already, just need to braid it back a little bit. And do a couple little guide abradings. And put our piece of leather in there. Pinch it tight. Take our billet and smack that flake. And you see that flake there ran all the way from here all the way across. A nice overshot. Clean up that whole high mass in the center. And stop just short, right about here. So we can take a short flake to blend that right back in. But we'll do that later. What we're going to do now is take one from here and come in and blend to this. That'll thin our base as we're going. So we'll trim that one back. We need a little side flake there. There we go. Alright. And just like I said before, you braid down, braid lateral, then braid your guide flakes. Just a couple brushes, it don't require a lot. Put our leather back in, about an inch back. And we take our billet. Didn't catch much of the platform, but it still got a nice flake. You see it shot it right in there to blend in with this one that came from that way. There you go. And now let's see, we need to catch one from the end here to blend into it from that direction. So we'll set that up. Then I'm going to take a pause, make sure I'm not going over time on this thing. Minutes go by fast. Get a little chatter on the end there, but that'll be alright. Laterally, isolation braid, and where did I put that? There it is, a leather piece. Alright, this time the leather's going to be only about a ½ inch in, and we'll take that flake. There we go. And you see it went right here and blended with the previous one crossways. So what we got now is one from that way. The first one was initial all the way across, and we come from here and here, and we're getting a nice flat section in there. So now we can take short flakes here and here, blend that, and the other ones will blend in from this side, which will thin this to this edge here. Alright, now I'm going to stop right there, and then I'll restart the video in a second, just make sure I don't run past time.